God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "Attention. My dear child, I have never doubted your strength, even when you felt that everything was lost and the weight of life unbearable. I saw every silent tear, every night when anguish invaded your heart, and I recognized the courage you had to keep going despite the adversities. You chose to trust, even when hope seemed distant, and maintained your faith even when I seemed silent. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to start this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. Remember the words in Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, they will run and not grow weary, they will walk and not be faint." This promise is for you, my beloved child. The season of patient waiting that seemed endless is finally coming to an end. The faithfulness you have shown, the prayers offered in secret, and the perseverance even in silence will begin to bear abundant fruit, far beyond what your eyes can see today. Every moment of pain was witnessed, and every tear kept in secret will be transformed into victory. Your weary heart will be restored, your doors will open to a new time of blessings and prosperity. Know that I am with you, guiding your steps, strengthening your soul, because your journey, as difficult as it has been, is about to reveal the glory that only true faith can reach. Trust, for the best is yet to come. Beloved child, today I open before you paths that once seemed closed, barriers that seemed insurmountable now dissolve before my presence. I will not allow the chains of the past to keep imprisoning you because in me lies the key that unlocks all doors. Every cycle that held you, every difficulty that seemed to pursue you like a shadow, is being broken by my mighty hand. I have chosen you to be an agent of transformation, so that you not only live your own liberation but also become a source of hope for those who still walk in darkness. I have seen your battles, the sleepless nights, and the weariness that corrodes the soul, and I tell you, you are not alone. My protection has never failed and never will. You do not need to hide your pain or be ashamed of your scars because they are marks of your endurance and proof of my constant love. Comment, "In God, I find the strength to keep going, even when everything seems difficult." In the middle of your journey, when the storm seemed endless, remember the words of Psalm 34 verse 18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. This verse is not just an ancient promise, it is an eternal embrace that I extend to you now. I know the burden you carry, the silent anguish that many cannot see. Just as the prophet Elijah found rest under the shade of a tree, I am also your safe refuge in times of weakness. Every tear you shed did not fall in vain. I gathered it in my cup and will turn your crying into a testimony of victory. Even when everything seems dark, I am preparing a new dawn for you. The change you so long for is not an illusion, it is a reality beginning to take shape because I am working. Do not fear the past, for I break it with my power. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing and perfect will. Romans chapter 12 verse 2. This is the key to your transformation, the renewal of your mind. You are called to live a new life, to overcome the patterns that repeated in your family, to be light and hope. The renewal begins deep inside, in that secret place where only you and I know to be. It is there I prepare your spirit for the great work to come. Do not look at external circumstances, for they are temporary. Look to me, who am your eternal foundation. I make all things new and invite you to walk with me, confident in what is yet to come. Comment: inner renewal is the path to true freedom and purpose. I see every gesture you made to protect those around you, every silent sacrifice, every word unspoken that you carried in your heart not to hurt those you love. These acts of love reveal your brave and worthy heart. Therefore, now I pour upon you a river of overflowing blessings, restoring all that was taken, healing invisible wounds, and replenishing what seemed lost. Your story will no longer be one of constant struggle but of achievements founded on my love and justice. Your enemies, those who doubted you and wished for your failure, will witness my faithfulness. You are the chosen one, the heir of my promise, and nothing can stop the purpose I have for your life. Trust, for I am with you as shield and fortress. Stay attentive to the call already awakening in your spirit, a gentle voice that speaks of a greater destiny. Do not ignore this movement, this seed of faith that grows even amidst difficulties. With each passing day, your trust will be strengthened, and fear will lose its grip. I am your champion, your voice when you feel speechless, your strength when everything around seems to collapse. Walk with me, dear child, and you will see how life becomes abundant and full of purpose. I created you to prosper, to be light in the darkness, to open doors where there were only walls before. This is the hour of your full liberation. Did you know there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deepest beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It profoundly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to work in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. Therefore, it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan just for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to explore our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can learn how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. I am your refuge and your strength, the solid rock where you can lean your heart in times of challenge. Trust what is being planted within your soul, for the transformation that awaits you is deep and complete. You are not alone. I walk with you every step of the way, lifting your head so you may look forward with courage and hope. As it says in Psalm 46 verse 1, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. So embrace this truth with all your faith, for what was hidden will be revealed and the greatness of my plan will manifest in your life. I have called you to something greater and I hand you the keys to your freedom, restoration, and peace. Receive this moment as a divine gift, for nothing can separate you from my love nor hinder the purpose that is already in motion. Stay strong and alert, for the best is yet to come. I accompany you, strengthen you, and love you forever. You believed you were losing. You felt the heavy weight of the world pressing down on your spirit, the bitter sense that everything around you was working against you. Some wished for your blessings without ever understanding your journey. Others criticized your path without seeing the sweat, the silent tears, and the restless nights you endured to get here. But I, who am your refuge and strength, have always been guarding every step you took. No hateful word, no hidden intention, no opposing force could harm the purpose I have for you. I remove every unseen assault, every negative thought, every source of disturbance aimed at your progress. My love is your protection, and my presence is your safety. What I touch remains secure and inviolable. Even when your heart felt heavy with difficult news or the suffering of others, I was there. I am the source of all restoration, and before the problem even became visible, my healing power was ready to act. My reach goes beyond human limits. I reach where no one else can, touching those who resist change and renewing every hope that seemed lost. Today, at this very moment, I am restoring your home, your relationships, your bonds. I am bringing forth the peace you have longed for in your dwelling and in your heart. Comment, I trust in the love that protects me, even when all seems lost. This transformation is not only for you. It reaches everyone who shares your life, everyone for whom you have prayed, the ones who have lost faith, who have drifted away from prayer and trust in God. I never abandon anyone, and even when they seem far, I am present, silently working to rebuild what has been broken. Old ties are being mended, hearts are being visited, and returns will happen in ways beyond what you expect, because I do not simply bring back what was lost. I bring transformation that is true and deep. Notice the subtle signs coming your way. They are my voice speaking directly to your heart. Have you ever felt lost, without direction, as if your choices made no sense? Listen carefully. I am making your way clear, showing you where to walk, what to embrace, and whom to trust. The truth I share brings clarity where there was once confusion. Everything that troubled you will now be understood, and the decisions that seemed difficult will be made with calmness, because I have been with you in every silent and painful moment. I know your hidden tears, the fears you never revealed, the burdens you carried alone. My care goes beyond what can be seen, and at this very moment, I offer you comfort and hope to carry on. Perhaps you have sought answers in ancient books, in scriptures that seemed distant, without finding the understanding you needed. Today, as I speak your name, I also bring light to those sacred words. They are not merely old texts but living messages that become clear when my spirit illuminates your heart. You no longer need to look for outward signs to know I am present. Your very breath confirms a purpose that continues strong and sure. Nothing that has happened was by chance, not even the hardships that seemed like defeats. I am preparing you for something greater. Every suffering, every difficult path you walked, all the pain you carried is paving the way where I am now establishing a new life within you. What I place in your being is not just for your sustenance but to strengthen and bless many around you. You will be a source of peace, provision, and strength. Have you wondered why certain doors remained closed despite your efforts? It was I who kept them shut because I see beyond what eyes can perceive. I never withhold what is good for you. I guard your path with wisdom and love. Soon, new doors will open with ease, and you will receive with honor what is yours by divine right. Your thoughts have been clouded by doubt, by fear that you are not enough, or that you do not deserve what you have worked so hard to gain. But listen closely, the strength within you is greater than you realize. It is not found in never falling but in rising every time you stumble. This perseverance is what I treasure most, and it is through it that invisible doors are opening for you. Changes you cannot yet see are already underway because your trust, patience, and surrender are bearing fruit that will surprise you. Even in moments of silence and reflection, I am working to bring about the best for you. You do not walk alone, I walk with you. Every obstacle will become an opportunity, every tear, a lesson, every shadow, light. My presence is the certainty that sustains your journey. When everything seems to crumble, remember that I am the rock that does not shake, the wind that brings relief, the sun that disperses the chill of loneliness. Now is the time to leave behind the burdens of the past and open yourself to the new life I have prepared for you. My promise is that your journey was not in vain, that every tear had a purpose, and every difficulty was a lesson. The victory ahead is greater than you can imagine because it is founded on an eternal plan of love and wisdom. Walk with courage, for I hold your hand, look upon you with infinite love, and will never fail you. Let me guide your steps, because all that was planted in silence, all that was sustained by faith and hope, will now blossom in abundance. This is your time of transformation, your awakening to the fullness I offer. Trust, my beloved child, for I will never leave you. What I touch remains forever. Comment, I embrace the transformation God is working within me. May the peace that surpasses all understanding guard your heart and mind. Feel my presence now and always, for you are mine, and I am your God, protector, and faithful friend. Do not fear the future, for it is in my hands. What is to come is the fruit of your faith, your endurance, and the love you never let die. You are light in the darkness, living hope amidst despair. Rise up, walk firmly and confidently, for I am opening the paths you could not see. My voice will be your guide, my hand your strength, and my love your shield. You are precious, beloved, and chosen for great things. Trust the journey, for I am with you until the end of time. Comment, in God, I find strength, hope, and direction for my life. In those days when life's weight pressed down upon you, when your body longed for rest but the duties you carried bore heavily, the needs of your home, the care of those you love, the rising worries, and the silent battles within your soul, I watched over every moment. Inside you lie hidden wounds, my child, wounds that time has not healed, painful memories that linger, unresolved situations, sudden goodbyes, promises broken by those who said they would stay but left when you needed them most. But today, with all my love, I embrace every broken piece of you, every tender spot, to restore and renew your soul. The world cannot give you the deep serenity I offer. This peace that flows from me is not fleeting, nor dependent on circumstances or human promises. It is a steadfast calm, like solid ground beneath your feet, strong enough to withstand any storm. When you hear my voice and trust my deeds, I make my home within you, and fear loses its power. How many times have you wished to give up, thinking your efforts were meaningless? Yet always there was an inner urge that lifted you. This is my sustaining hand, invisible but real, guiding your every step. Reflect, God sustains me when my strength fails. I give you not only perseverance but clarity. Today I grant you inner vision to see the purpose behind all you have lived through. Every experience, every difficult step, has been necessary to bring you to this exact moment. The nights when you felt invisible, the silent tears unseen by others, I watched over all with infinite love. And with these words, I open for you a new chapter, a fresh beginning not based on the past but on what is yet to come. Your story will not be defined by obstacles but by the progress I have already begun in your life. As you meditate on this truth, I am actively working on your behalf, touching lives and situations connected to you, aligning everything that must be aligned. Nothing escapes my care, and all that is spiritually destined for you is being perfectly prepared. If your heart awakens now to this truth, confirm it deep within your spirit. Do not be afraid, for what I create is never left unfinished. When I called your name in the heavens, I set in motion the season of fulfillment for your dreams. Every promise I make follows an exact, unchangeable path, and when the time is right, nothing can stop it. The unseen realms are organizing themselves now to open doors and reveal blessings that once seemed beyond your reach. Reflect, I trust in God's perfect and eternal plans. The challenges you faced sought to sow doubt, confusion, and thoughts that did not come from me. They tried to weaken your confidence, question your worth and the strength of your spirit. But today, I silence every opposing voice. I release you from the heavy burden of uncertainty and fear. You are not shaped by your current circumstances but by what I have declared over you. Your origin is in me, and your path is secure in my hands. Tomorrow has already been written with certainty and hope. I feel your soul longing for rest, and today my presence rests upon your body as well. I am aligning your inner being, strengthening every cell, awakening awareness to what has gone unnoticed. This renewal I give is not just for you but also for those you have faithfully brought before me in prayer. Today, I clear away everything that blocks your environment, removing obstacles so you can move forward freely. Reflect, I am free in the grace and care of the Lord. I invite you, my beloved child, to rest in this truth. Let the peace I give be deep and lasting. In the midst of your inner and outer battles, know that you do not walk alone. My hand holds yours firmly, and the light I place in your heart will be your guide and shield. The days ahead will bring growth, not just in visible efforts but in your whole being, body, soul, and spirit. Receive this new season with renewed faith. Allow my presence to be the fertile soil in which your life will flourish. Do not fear tomorrow, for it is anchored in a hope only I can give. Your journey is loved, protected, and guided by me. Trust, for what seemed lost will be found, what seemed broken will be restored, and what seemed an end is actually the beginning of your true victory. The roots of your current challenges will be revealed so you can free yourself from them once and for all. I will clearly show you what you must leave behind, relationships that drain your energy, obligations that do not belong to you, and patterns that did not come from me. You are not trapped by a past that brought you pain or confusion. There is a new chance to start over, to break cycles that hinder your growth, and to restore what was lost. I am bringing healing to your story from the beginning, understanding those inexplicable responses, those impulses that seemed beyond your control. I have been by your side all along, holding you carefully. Now it is time for internal liberation, not to erase your experiences but to take away their power over your peace. What once held you captive is being dissolved. What disturbed your heart is being lifted up. This transformation will reverberate around you, changing the atmosphere that once seemed heavy with uncertainty and weariness. Where I am, there is understanding and serenity. The darkness that lingered is disappearing, giving way to clear light and tranquility that all will feel. A time of restoration has come, and what was unjustly taken will be returned: relationships, opportunities, resources, and even the joy that seemed lost. But it will not be simply what was before, it will be better, stronger, more complete, for I have restored it with honor and abundance. Comment: divine restoration brings new and abundant life to my journey. Even if you have endured silent accusations, disapproving looks, and misunderstandings about who you really are, know that I am your ultimate truth and your unshakable defense. You do not need to explain yourself or fight to prove your worth. I am here to declare your righteousness and to show who has been with you from the beginning. My impartiality and constant love sustain you even when daily responsibilities feel too heavy to bear. There are many tasks, many demands around you, but trust that I am guiding each of your steps. What began subtly will grow and become a powerful revelation of my being, a manifestation of my will for your life. The patterns you have seen repeat will be unveiled and their roots exposed so they can be cut away. You are not destined to repeat cycles that do you no good. Rather, you are called to freedom, to light, to peace. Today I give you this clarity so that you may advance without fear, with an open heart to the possibilities I have prepared. The journey will not always be easy, but I will be by your side, renewing your strength and filling your spirit with hope. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.